Hey everyone, it's Rebecca the dietitian, and welcome to week 3 of our discussion about the anti-inflammatory diet. If you missed week 1 or 2, I will put links below to those videos. And week 1 we discussed why we'd be interested in an anti-inflammatory diet or eating anti-inflammatory foods. And in week 2 we discussed the top 2 things that you need to add to your diet that are the most anti-inflammatory, which are fruits and vegetables. So today we're going to talk about what else to include in your diet in addition to the fruits and vegetables to make it a complete anti-inflammatory diet. We can't live on fruits and vegetables alone, or we maybe could, but we probably wouldn't be very happy. So let's add all the other plants. All of the other whole, clean plants that are unprocessed are greatly anti-inflammatory. So most whole grains, beans, nuts and seeds, and omega-3s are really important for anti-inflammatory. So you can get your omega-3s from fish, seafood, wild-caught seafood. It has to be wild-caught to contain the omega-3s. Most of the non-wild-caughts are not eating the right things so that they won't produce the omega-3s. Omega-3 fatty acids are greatly anti-inflammatory. And if you're on a vegan or vegetarian and you don't want to eat fish, you can get your omega-3s from plant sources like chia seeds. So whole grains has to be the real whole grain, and the less processed, the better. So things like farro, bulgur, oats, quinoa would be fantastic whole grains for you to add to your anti-inflammatory diet. And then we have beans. Beans are fantastic fiber, protein, they're filling, they help manage blood sugars, and they're greatly anti-inflammatory. Nuts and seeds, fantastic, again, protein, healthy fats, and they're fabulous for fighting diseases in our bodies. And then we've got the omega-3s, and the omega-3 is the name for the place in that fatty acid that the double bonds are. So you don't need to know about the science of it, but what it is we eat too many omega-6s in the United States, and those tend to be inflammatory. We need to balance that with more omega-3s. And the omega-3s, again, the best source for that if you're wanting to eat animal products is wild-caught seafood. And other than that, chia seed is probably the best source of omega-3 that you can get from the plant world. In fact, I would love for you to comment below where you get your omega-3s, if you know about that, and if you get them from other sources. I would love to see. And so that's the base of your anti-inflammatory diet. We've got all the plants. What am I forgetting? Comment below what else I'm forgetting too. We've got all the plants, fruits, vegetables, nuts and seeds, beans, legumes, potatoes, sweet potatoes, all the plants. Basically, God or the universe created everything we need to have a healthy anti-inflamed body. And next week we are going to talk about extra interesting things to add into our anti-inflammatory diet. So we love to talk about adding in. So we don't like to think about deprivation, we like to think about balancing things. So what can you add into your diet, especially during the holidays or during vacations when things might be going awry from what you planned, your healthy diet that you had planned? What can you add in to counter and balance and keep your body healthy during those times? That's what we're going to talk about next week. I hope you loved this video. Comment below, tell me what you eat to stay anti-inflamed. Tell me what I'm missing and forgetting, please, and give it a thumbs up if you like it. What I do for a living is I help people take all of these recommendations. It might sound good, and then you're going, well, what exactly do I eat, and how do I turn that into a meal plan or a recipe, or how do I make that delicious? That's what I do for a living. So if you're interested in a complimentary consultation with me, I'm happy to do that. Just email me. I'll put my email right here, RebeccaTheDietitian@gmail.com. Email me and let me know you'd like a free consult, and we'll chat with you about how to incorporate these things into your life and keep you happy and thriving and healthy. Share these with anyone you think might benefit from them, and I will talk to you next week.